Hi there, today I'm going to review some of the dip pen nibs and holder that I bought from Bookbinder Design. The nib pen holder is from Tachikawa. It's a universal holder which can hold most of the nibs from different brands. So the three brands that I bought are Tachikawa, Nikko, and Browse. Tachikawa and Nikko slide in pretty easily, but Browse one, it just takes a bit of an effort to slide in. So today I'm going to use this ink that I bought from Eckersley a long time ago. It's not waterproof ink, so make sure you don't mix it with watercolor. I just use a regular A4 printing paper for now. The first nib I'm trying is the Browse Stenos 361. It's really smooth. I'm very surprised because the dip pen or the fountain pen that I used before was really hard to write, to be honest. I'm not very good with calligraphy. Mainly I just want to use the dip pen for drawing purpose. So I'm just gonna draw like a small plant on the side. Just really quickly try out all different direction and different kind of shapes to see how it works. It is surprisingly easy to use, even though I hardly used dip pen before. And also it holds a lot of ink, so I don't have to re-dip it for like maybe a few minutes. After I draw on this A4 printing paper, I realized the performance on this paper is not very good because the ink kind of bleed out on the surface. So I changed another paper. This is a watercolor paper from Frappiano. It's lightly textured but not too hard. It is more resistant, I can tell, but it is still okay to write. Still pretty smooth. This nib is very flexible. The line can be pretty thin, very fine, till it's slightly thicker, which can make your drawing a little bit more interesting, have more depth. I feel drawing is easier than writing, probably because it's just slower. So if you write slower on this paper, I guess it will be okay. The next one I'm gonna test out is Tachikawa G nib. With the writing, I can tell there is more resistant than the Browse one. It is more fine, I think, but less flexible. It can still hold a lot of water, but it's just not as smooth as before. But I think it is still pretty easy to write. If I didn't use the Browse one, I will think that this is a very good nib pen to write as well. In terms of drawing, I think the performance is still pretty good. You don't have to change too much of the direction to make the shape that you want. It is pretty easy for a beginner like me. Last one is the Nikko G nib. I believe this is because it is much smoother than the Tachikawa one and probably smoother than the Browse one, but I think it's quite similar. Most important of all is the price is cheaper. If you're in Australia and you would like to test out these three nib pen, I recommend this Nikko one. Oh, and finally, this is the pen holder. It is really easy to use, but it leaves some stains. If you're using the waterproof one, you might not be able to wash it off, but luckily I'm using the ink that is not waterproof, so I can still wash it off. This is the review today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and find it helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.